Amanda, this is your day. Your wedding day. The day to be treated like the princess we always knew you were. You made it. We made it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. I'm Amber and I've known Mandy since we were babies. We've been completely inseparable for years and now I've just given her away. Given my soul sister away to the only man who can come close to being good enough for her. I'm glad someone caught that on camera for you, Tim. You're never going to hear me say it again. Mandy, we have so many stories, both literal and literal story that we've co-authored and actual stories from our childhood. Like the time I sprained my ankle jumping on your trampoline in heels. Or the time you jumped out of my closet on my 18th birthday as a surprise party. Or the time we went to Colorado and had a few too many cold sodas. Okay, we got baked out of our minds. But, I was there for you when your two favorite fictional characters were a manipulative serial killer and a misogynistic genocidal maniac. And you were there for me when my two favorite characters were a mentally unhinged juggalo and his genetic ancestor, the mute, religious fanatic / cultist. You've always been there to comfort me and help me calm from my panic attacks, and I've always been there to distract you from your intrusive thoughts, and now you have that in twice the dosage. Tim. Timmy Tim Tan the Tin Can Man. You're something special. I remember the first time you met Amanda and I at the concert, and we accidentally got caught in the mosh pit, and you and your brother shielded us and escorted us to safety. I remember the look of reverence on your face when Mandy punched that guy and knocked him over. I remember how you tripped over your own feet as you glanced back at her as you were walking away. You were and still are utterly and completely dedicated to Mandy, and I well know the feeling. We had some good times too, man, like the time when her surprise party almost failed horrifically, and we provided the perfect synchronized distraction to pull it off. I had no idea you knew so many Lady Gaga songs, or that you could move your hips like that. It was also the time when he came home late and asked me if it was Mandy in the shower, and I, engrossed in the shower, in the show I was watching, went, yeah, The next thing I knew, there were two high-pitched shrieks, and you came running into the bathroom naked, holding a towel around your waist as your brother screamed over and over that he was, in fact, not your girlfriend, and that you could not shower with him. I mean, why would you even bother talking to me back then? I was watching Solita and reliving my childhood, not paying attention to my friend's dumb boyfriend as she was out getting donuts. Use your head. But the three of us have been an amazing trio for years. Like, remember the time we visited that abandoned warehouse on Halloween? Honored guests, Mandy was the only person with a brain that night. She didn't want to go, but I was determined to have a genuinely scary Halloween evening, and Tim didn't want to look like a wuss compared to me. And Mandy isn't the type of girl to let her best friend and boyfriend go get murdered by a bunch of ghosts alone. We'd gone to this place that was creepy and abandoned and had horror stories surrounding it, and we wandered. The wind and the leaves made the creepiest sounds as they flowed through the place, and the building creaked and was falling apart. Then we ran from that raccoon, and I somehow ended up on the roof of the truck, and Tim tried to pull me in through the window. Yeah. A story that reminds me of just how truly dumb we were as teenagers. Now, we may not do many things like that anymore, but our bond is really strong. Today you've promised our lives to each other, and I have a promise for you as well. I vow to always be around with a hug, a smile, and a heart full of love for the both of you, just as I know that you will for me. Everyone, let's raise a toast to the two greatest people I have ever known.